Hey guys, Grassman here, playing more Plague Inc. We're doing the same thing we did before. Was it normal? Just COVID now. And we're doing the same thing we were doing before, except we're actually going to start in China now. So there's China. So we are not evolving any sort of symptoms, and we're immediately going to... So this is doing it without symptoms, and I'm actually going to win this time. We're going 3 viral abilities immediately. And that costs, what, 5, 6, and then 8? So it's 11, 19. The first 19 are going to viral instability. And then we let it handle symptoms from there. We buy we buy transmission and... What do they call it? Abilities? Where's the music? It's there, I just... Can't hear it well. How are the, how are the settings? Yeah, auto pause is off. Auto pause and extra pop-ups are off to make the game go a bit faster. There's viral instability 1. So by the third one, we're getting an extra, whatever it's called. We're getting another symptom every 30 seconds to a minute, maybe a bit more often. Okay, 2 more. So we're waiting for it to start really going. Once the viral instability starts, there's Crysts. So Cryst will increase the infectivity. So once the viral instability starts getting a bunch of symptoms and gets the infectivity up, this will really start to boom. We're only at 36 right now, but we're really gonna start increasing soon. For now, it's just waiting for probably 2 or 3 more minutes before we really start blowing up. 2D away. Sorry. It went like 1 day further. Okay, so... there we go. So third viral instability. Now we'll really start getting tons of symptoms fast. We've only got 1. We're about to get a second one in a couple seconds, probably. I am God. We'll go for air and then water. Costs like 9, then 10, yeah. Is China rural? What does it count as? Urban. Okay, 11 for the rodent. I guess I'll just get water. It'll be 12 for the rodent now, which is what I want next to help increase in China and the other urban ones. That's hypersensitivity already. So we could already have access to paralysis or inflammation, depending on what it randomly goes for. Yeah, what did I say? 2 minutes and we're at 10,000. Crazy Dave convicted of garden center robbery. Now we're in Central Asia. What are the Central Asia countries that are normally here? Because there's Kazakhstan, China, and then there's like Afghanistan, Iraq, and Iran below it. What's this? What are the Central Asian countries here? That was Kazakhstan. 12 for rodent. 100,000, and we're only in a couple of places. 4 now. So I'll get livestock next for rule. I also want the drug resistance soon. It's not necessarily rich or poor China. There's pneumonia. It's weird that pneumonia is a non-lethal one. There we go. Get livestock. Hang on. What's the difference between ability to spread through blood increases infectivity, especially in poor regions, especially in hot climates? So there's air, water, rural, urban, cross land-to-land borders, and then these ones are hot and poor specifically. So there's not really anything that makes it specifically better in cold, or anything that makes it specifically better for rich. For rich, you actually need drug resistance, and for cold, you need cold resistance. That's not my pause. So I'll get cold resistance next for 11. Now, I feel like they would have discovered it by now, if there's... Yeah, now they notice it. You know, right before the pulmonary ordemia. China starts work on cure. Yeah, well, they're pretty much the only ones infected. Lethality is actually very low. That said, though, 30,000 are dead in China. See, the difference between, like, COVID and this plague are the COVID goes away after a while. Everyone across the world could have gotten it, but only 1% will die, and it goes away. Here, everyone will die after a certain amount of time. Because you get it, and then it doesn't go away. It's a permanent thing. It's like herpes. So it doesn't go away. Your immune system is unable to actually fight it off after the 2 weeks like normal COVID. We're at 10. I'm going to try and get this one next as 15. I've got the first drug resistance. I want the second one as well as the second cold resistance, eventually. Insomnia. Insomnia and paranoia are good because I believe they slow down the, they slow down people's productivity, so it takes longer to find the cure. Now that I've stopped in China, it's stuck at like 22%. I'm only getting a couple million cases per day. Once I start blooming in India, though, it's going to change. There's diarrhea. We already had that. No, we didn't. Diarrhea is also lethal. Isn't diarrhea, like, specifically... Pathogen affects digestive tract, causing infection through feces and potentially lethal dehydration. Poor countries vulnerable. Okay, so it's poor countries vulnerable. Specifically, like, pneumonia is cold climates are vulnerable. So a couple of these do actually affect, like, hot and cold. I'll take the second cold resistance. Got one of each of these. We're on a roll. Still haven't done any symptoms by ourselves. Just read some ones. Heat resistance. Now we're at 26%. Still moving very slowly, though. To genetic hardening. The sooner we get that, the better. Inflammation, that's another lethal one. Any of the third tier ones are lethal. So these corner ones, these ones, and these ones. So the lethal ones are the ones that are, like, directly above or below the 2s. So these are the 2s, so this one or this one. And then these also middle ones. As well as the pairs that are in each. I couldn't reach the Greenland one there. It was behind the news. As well as the pairs of the middle ones. Okay, now we've hit everywhere. Let's go drug resistance. Genetic hardening. There's sneezing. So now we've bloomed across the world. I think that was India we hit, yeah. So we mainly hit, like, all of India there. But we also hit Argentina, Australia. We got into everywhere. We're really starting to hit Europe. We've not had the bloom in a lot of places in Europe. Paralysis, that's a lethal one. We haven't had the bloom in a lot of Europe. 25 for that. but we have had just general people getting sick, and now each country is blooming individually. Seizures, it's a lethal one. You can see, like, Italy here. There's 5%, 6%, and just watch it rise. 8. It jumps to 11. 17. And now it's just out of hand. And then there goes the whole country pretty much. And that's all of them. Immune suppression. Genetic reshuffle. 200 days is plenty enough time, but the problem is it's not evolved any of the super lethal things yet. So I need to wait now for it to evolve some of the more lethal things. Dysentery, that's one of the lethal ones. That's a level 4, and that one's a very lethal one. US going, Canada going. Get extreme bioaerosol. Got fever, that's another lethal one. It's weird that like fever is lethal, but pneumonia is not. Like, I'm pretty sure more people die of pneumonia than of fevers. Yes, fevers can be lethal, but they're much less likely to be. Fevers, like, especially severe dehydration. Gonna get the second that. Sweating. We've killed a third of them. They're at 217 days, 218 days, so now we've hit the tipping point. Around 1/3 is usually the tipping point for, like, normal. Of which point, like, it's still 218. They're not making any progress here. Now it's 219, and now they're going down. There's no healthy people left. Okay, I did notice there were a couple healthy people left there somewhere. Now they're gone, though. That. Now got all 3 genetic reshuffles. These guys are utterly screwed. There's only half the world left. Total organ failure, that boosts the lethality. I believe total organ failure is the most lethal one out there. Dysentery helps in... So total organ failure is, like, the most... So, like, coma makes it hard to cure. Total organ failure adds the most lethality. Insanity is also harder to cure. As well as, like, you know, it makes people insane, so it kind of intrudes on actual cure progress. Dysentery, I don't know. The ones on the right, I believe, the ones on the right side, which isn't a side you usually go for, make corpses. One of them makes corpses still a vector for transmission, and the other one causes rapid internal bleeding and death. And dysentery, I think, like, the sewage becomes infected. So when people try and, like, the sewers are infected now. So that kind of spreads around cities. So the two make it hard. So coma and insanity make it harder to cure. Total organ failure makes it much more lethal. Same with hemorrhaging. This one makes it more transmissible, and the other one by sewers, and the other one makes it transmissible by corpses. So those big ones in the middle all do, like, very specific things. They make big impacts, though. Okay, we're at 60. Is there anything else I can really evolve? Not tons. Wait, what's this one? Extreme hematophagy. Pathogen uses host lymphocytes to replicate. Increase in infectivity, especially in poor regions, and mutation chance. Ooh, and mutation chance. So we could make it more mutate. We could make it mutate the symptoms even more. I believe what it's talking about uses lymph nodes to recreate is exactly what the Black Death did in Europe. It would go into your lymph nodes and it would replicate there. It would, like, at first it would steal iron, and then it would use your white blood cells in your lymph nodes to attack your own body, to replicate. And everyone's dead. And we get, usually 3. Yeah. 3 score for that is pretty good. It's actually just a really good strategy in general. I haven't tried it on hard. I could try it in hard quickly here. Virus Brutal. We're gonna name it COVID-19 again. Name it COVID 2021, I should. Let's try this on Brutal. I'm gonna have to pause until anything major happens, because we only have 5 minutes left. Same rules, though. I won't touch symptoms. I'll let this strategy play out, and I'll let you know when anything major happens. Okay, so far, we're still only in China. I've got that one, I got these 3, and this is what it's auto-evolved. It's gone straight to, like, inflammation. So we've not quite killed anyone yet, but our severity is fairly up, and we do have a little bit of lethality. There's the first dead. Got the China bloom happening. They just found me. People are more readily dying. So, world, we got China, and that's about it. Okay, I just had 4 countries there, I got another one there. Now we're getting the bloom. So now, like, it's the world bloom, where I'm just getting to all the countries. Now in the US. I'm gonna try and get the 2nd level of drug resistance. I'll get the 2nd cold spell. Next drug resistance is 32. Okay, so I think that's... There's not that many uninfected now. So, oh yeah, and these are the symptoms that's evolved automatically now. So we're still making progress. That's fever we just got. You know, when it's this bad, and it's across, like, the entirety of Asia, I would expect, like, some places... I expect, like, Greenland to shut down by now. There's very few places we aren't. Get genetic hardening 2. That's skin lesions. That's something back. I'm still waiting for it to just get something like super lethal. I think I got all the islands now. I need it to get like coma or something really lethal. I'm in everywhere except Morocco. Morocco is another one that usually just takes a while because it's across a desert. But it will get there eventually. Not really a way to keep it out of Morocco. So now I've hit every country. It should be just a matter of time. Get these to help hit Africa. Let you know when more stuff happens. Okay. So we just got coma. They're at 95 days and it's only killed 7%. For this one you need to kill more like half the population to hit that changing point. So I'm doing everything I can. I mean, I can't do much. Genetic reshuffle 2 is going to be the next one, but I need to start killing more people. So I need to get lucky. It's got insanity, which is one of the other harder to cure ones, and is going to make it much more lethal. It's still not very lethal. I need dysentery or total organ failure. There's no one healthy left. 12%. I need it to get dysentery or total organ failure. Systemic infection's also fine. Necrosis would be amazing. I mean, no, necrosis wouldn't be super amazing. That just means bodies are a vector of transmission, which isn't super something we need. 119 days. Hemophilia. That is not helpful. 120 days. The days are going down, but we still should have enough time to win. And this is brutal, remember. I don't know if it could be done in Mega Brutal. I'll probably try Mega Brutal eventually, but this is a very good strategy for Brutal so far. So I got pneumonia. At this point, there's literally only one more non-lethal one it can choose. So now, I'm just waiting for it to get some of the really lethal ones. We're at 80 days, or slightly more. Once I start killing people and getting the DNA for that, I'll be able to get genetic reshuffle too. But there's one more non-lethal it can pick up. Then there's 3, 4, 5 level 3s. There is internal hemorrhaging. That's this one, that is a lethal. There's 4 level 3s, 4 level 4s, and 1 level 2 it can pick up. It's gotta get something soon, though. It's gonna be forced to, and we're still at 80 days. It's at 83%. It's only slowing down. Okay, we're getting these things. It literally just got abscesses. So it got all the non-lethal ones. It can only get lethal things now. Get genetic reshuffle 2. So I'm only missing 3, 4, 5 for transmission. 3 for symptoms, or 3 for abilities, and 8 for symptoms. I'm actually very close to having the whole thing unlocked. I don't think you can quite get the whole thing. You maybe can with the right, if you get like super lucky with your DNA. So we're at half now, and it has slowed down. It's at 11 days. Oh no, that's just because of the genetic reshuffle. It's still 111. It's 112. So now we've hit the turning point. Yeah, 114, 113, 114. So we've hit the tipping point. It's now going to kill them fast enough that they have no hope. Okay, so 122 days. Killed the majority of them. It's still slowing down. Now it's taking like giant leaps of getting slowed down. Take the second genetic reshuffle. 280 days. Yeah, we're fine. No problem. So we were only missing, again, like 5 transmission, 2 abilities, and 7 symptoms now. We got tumors there. It's still probably going to evolve 1 or 2 more before the end of this game. Less than 1 billion left. Okay, nuclear explosion in Germany, for some reason. What's the lakes in Canada there? They're purple. Do they just look purple because they're red, or are they actually purple? Weird. Oh, that's about it. They're over a year, not till 2025, which is actually like 2 years away. There's the oops symptom combo, for some reason. And I'll let you know when more stuff happens. Okay, well, it got necrosis. That's even more lethal. Bodies are vector for transmission. That doesn't matter. We're very low now. I'll let you know when we're finally done. So we did it. Yep, that was brutal with no me-evolving symptoms. Just all viral instability. Quite easy, actually. Mega Brutal might be possible. And there we go. Yeah, 300,000. In the end, we were just missing 5, missing 6, and missing 1. Or missing 2. 5, 6, and 2. And this will be the end. So hope you guys enjoyed. Remember, if you like my content, feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know if I should try Mega Brutal. I'd definitely be willing to put quite a few attempts in, because of course we'll need some good luck with what we get. Let me know if you want me to try Mega Brutal. I think I can do Mega Brutal. I don't have to like pay for it, right? So yeah, let me know if you want me to do Mega Brutal if it's free. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. And along with the end of the world, I will see you. Did I say? I'll just keep going. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. There's total organ failure. Jesus, you're late. So missing 5, and missing 2. And we're done. Bye guys, hope you enjoyed. See you next time.